I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness. I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Good to see everybody on this wonderful, cold Saturday morning. Grab a cup of coffee. Let's talk. Hope everybody's doing well. Liberated Lady, good to see you. Jeep Girl, everybody's coming in. Good to see you. Dan H., Fifi's Journey, she said, good to see you. Ontario Prepper, my friend, how you doing? I hope you got my email because I did respond to you. My man, Fed Up American, Grateful Preps NJ in the house. Alpine Preparedness, good to see everybody. My amazing moderators, Bouger Prepper and Fed Up American. Main Offense, good to see you. 5x5. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. Badass 93 Stang, good to see you, my friend. I hope everybody's doing good. Johnny Preps in the house, good to see you. Good morning, everybody. Grab a cup of coffee, sit down, lay down, do whatever you need to do, get comfortable, and let's talk. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. Good. Thank you, Ontario Prepper. I appreciate it. I have to get to the post office today because I got a lot of stuff to send out to the winners from our 1K and so forth and so on. So hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody is having a great Saturday. And welcome. Glad everybody's here. How you doing, Johnny Preps? Everything okay, my man? Hope everything's well in your neck of the woods. Everything is doing well in the neck of my woods. So let's, what's everybody doing this weekend? Anybody working on anything spectacular? Anybody working on anything special? Or who is just hanging out, enjoying the weekend and chilling? Like myself, I think, so far. Good. Glad you're doing well. She said, hope everything's going well with you. I've got some great news to share with everybody, and we'll get to that after we go around the block. So this morning, of course, we're just going to talk. Alpine Preparedness states, planning another round of lettuce underground. There you go. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Excuse me. Dan H. working 2 16-hour shifts. Woo, 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 woo. Ride and die, chick. Die to ride. Good morning. So good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hope everything is going well in your part of the world. Liberated lady states trying to get to family's house and then chill. There you go. There you go. Main offense. He's at his son's ski race, waiting for it to start. That sounds cold, dude. That sounds cold, but I hope he does well today. Good to see you, Homestead in the Hood. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's well in your neck of the woods as well. Badass Stang, I'm working on my race car bit. Yep. Taking the wife out today to truck shop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. Okay. Fed up American, grabbing food, water, and ammo, and then wrestling all day. Okay. Hope your son does well. Hope your son does well. Carbon Q. Wow, it is so good to see you, Carbon Q. Welcome and Grand Rising. Good morning. Hello. Hope you're doing well. For all the content creators in the chat, do me a favor. If you type vision, it'll drop your link. Everybody can share, connect, like, and subscribe to those that you may not be familiar with. So first things first, folks, I have some amazing news. And I shared this yesterday on a live that I participated on with, excuse me, Penny Pinching Prepping. Had a live yesterday, and I joined him for that. So if you get a chance, stop over and see Penny Pinching Prepper. Drop in. We had a great panel discussion yesterday. So, as we all know, this morning I like to keep the lights on. So, we're going to do this and then we're going to talk. I'll be right back.
Hey, you right there. How you doing? Vision Preparedness here. I just wanted to take a moment to let you know, Bug Out Weekend, June 2nd through the 4th, 2023. You want to be there. Like-minded people are coming around from all over the country, and we're going to have a great time. We're going to hang out, we're going to meet, we're going to talk, we're going to learn some stuff. You need to be there. Don't miss it. That's June 2nd through the 4th, 2023. I got to get back to doing the things. Y'all be safe and God bless.
All right, Bug Out Weekend, folks, June 2nd through the 4th. And let me drop this because registration is now open. So if you want to come hang out, I just dropped the link in the chat. Register for Bug Out Weekend, folks. It's going to be an amazing time. We're got confirmation. Everything is good. And myself and Fed Up American, I'm going to go take him with me. We're going to go lay eyes on it when it's a little warmer, but it's an amazing space. All the details are on the registration page, and everything is free. All you have to do is show up. Bring your gear, bring your tent. If you want to sleep under the stars, sleep under the stars. If you have any questions about Bug Out Weekend, you can email us at visionpreparedness@gmail.com. CUCV Farmer, I'm working today. Tomorrow, go to church and enjoy the rest of the day. Absolutely, folks. Absolutely. But if you can and if you want to attend the Bug Out Weekend, you can go to our website right there, visionpreparedness.org/bugoutweekend. And register. So there it is, folks. So let's let's talk. And today we're going to talk about what you want to talk about. So, oh, I forgot to do what I do. Let me drop the ask a question. And if you have questions that you want to talk about, we'll talk about. And do me a favor, folks, hit the like button so we can push back against the YouTube algorithms. But if you want to ask a question, you can either put it in the chat in all caps, or you can hit the chat question box up at the top, and we'll be there. We'll answer the question. So one of the things I was looking at, what is the AI program, something GHB or GHT or whatever it is. I was watching an article about that, talking about this AI could pass was it Harvard? It was either Harvard, some college exam where they were talking about, writing papers and thesis and doctrines. Good morning, Virginia Bush Crafter. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. There you go. Thank you, Main Offensive. Chat GPT. Yeah, the chat bot. Yeah. And this thing, passed several tech college exams. And I was like, really? So now the kids in college and all that, they can use AI to write papers without using their own brain power. Yeah, that's going to be a total disaster. I don't get it, but it is. Bougie Prepper says she just watched the video on that. Yeah, I don't know how they are going to control that or actually tell. I heard something about algorithms that could tell if the chat GPT actually wrote the paper or not. I don't know. I think it's going to open up another can of worms. Exactly, fed up American. Having these idiots watch Terminator. Right, exactly. And I truly believe that AI it's going to turn bad. Now, is it going to turn Terminator bad? I pray not. Yeah, absolutely, Bouger. Something else to dumb down the people. Correct. They don't want us to do our own critical thinking or thinking for ourselves. They want to dumb down the people. That way they feel they can control us even more. Good morning, Wizard. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Main Offense said, I opened it up and asked it a ton of questions related to freedoms, and it was extremely watered down. Right, exactly. And I may look at it and may not. We'll see, because I do believe that those that are using it, it's tracking them somehow, some way. I don't know how it works yet. I haven't looked at it. I'm not even sure if I will look at it, but it can't be good. The Prepared Irishman, good to see you, friend. Good to see you. Good morning and welcome. But yeah, that chat was it was insane. It's going to dumb down the people, and I truly believe that it's going to end up bad for sure. It just isn't any good anyway. How? And it just again keeps people from learning and understanding themselves, and it just I don't think it's going to be anything well. So what do you guys think? And I don't use the app or this type of platform for the next topic. Um, I saw an article that talked about the University of Wisconsin is banning TikTok. I've never used TikTok. I've never installed it. I've never seen it. But the University of Wisconsin said it will no longer allow university-owned phones, tablets, and computers to have TikTok on it, and that's fine. That's a good thing. Alpine Preparedness says that Canadian Prepper did some examples of stories just so crazy. Yeah, it is. It is crazy. It is. TikTok is being banned by, of course, the government banned it all, and all government owned and managed phones. The University of Wisconsin has banned it. You've got other schools, universities, and businesses that are starting to ban TikTok because, TikTok's collecting information because, it's going back to the country and origin that created it. So, I said a long time ago, all of these social media apps have back doors to it. Liberated Lady says, trying to register, but it won't let me. Says something about must only use. Oh, so yes, Liberated Lady. That's on the section that's asking for your YouTube name. Don't put spaces. Put it all together. And I'll get that fixed today. But dude, Liberated Lady, all one word, and that will work. Exactly, Bougie. Right. Why would universities need TikTok? Yeah, exactly. Right. And like Wizard said, ask AI to write certain stories so well written, scary stuff. Absolutely. Absolutely. But TikTok is I say this being in the IT profession, that all of these apps, if they're not really scrutinized by companies and pen tested and checked out, there very easily could be backdoors, code in there that is collecting information and sending it somewhere else. Once you click that acceptance to use the app, then they can do with your personal information what they want. CUCV Farmer says there's a bill in Michigan, to ban it on state phones, and you can't have it in the state house and state senate. Right, exactly. They need to just flat out ban it across the board. Not just state, corporate, government phones, everything. As Fed Up American says, is how the Chinese monitor people over there. Right, exactly. Right. And no one was there. Absolutely. Right. How you allow them to set up a police station. I think it was Angry Prepper did a story on that. It just doesn't work. Good. Way to go. Thank you, Liberated Lady. Again, folks, good morning, Rapture Ready. Bug Out Weekend registration is now open. You can go to our website, www.visionpreparedness.org, hit our About page, and on the About page, it'll take you to the registration page. And once again, I will drop the direct link into the chat. But yes, it is. So with this, that's how TikTok monitors people in China, correct? China, they monitor people with apps on their phones, and that's common over there. They did have a police station in New York, and right, the FBI did a raid on it, and it was empty. So, keep an eye out for that. And that's why I'm very careful of the applications that I put on my phone. It is. If it's not a necessity, then of course I don't put it on my phone. That's for sure. But you know, it's all deemed necessary. So make sure, folks, and if you have kids, and I get it, the kids like TikTok, and all TikTok does is my personal opinion. TikTok dumbs down your people's attention span. What, 30 seconds, and you put up a 30-second thing and boom. I'm like, no. And that's all it is. People are wanting 30 seconds of your time to see something stupid, the dogs fight, the cats roll over, whatever, and on to the next thing. Yeah. Rapture Ready said they monitor people here with TikTok, and I mean, yes, they do. Yes, right. That's exactly right. That's what I was talking about, Rapture Ready. Yes, TikTok is collecting that data. I'm telling y'all. You know, I checked, I was talking to my son. I asked him, I said, do you use TikTok? He said, no, Dad, I don't have TikTok on my phone. I said, good, don't put it on there. Because that's exactly what's happening. They are monitoring everybody that has that application on their phone. And it just doesn't sit well with me. Yeah. Alpine Prepper saying good morning to everybody. Everybody, grab a cup of coffee, sit down. We're just talking. Bougie Prepper, yeah, I'm with you on that. She said that's why I don't care for the shorts here on YT. Yeah, I mean shorts are good. Yeah, I'm with you. It's the same premise. I don't do a lot of shorts. I haven't done a short, oh good Lord, in a long time. Unless I'm, not at home and putting a video together, then yeah, I don't do shorts that much either. But yeah, so TikTok. So the University of Wisconsin band covers 13 schools, 26 campuses, including the flagship campus in Madison, Wisconsin. So they're finally figuring it out and banned it there as well. It's interesting. I will say this, folks, and I'm going to hit this real quick and I'm going to leave it alone. Memphis, Tennessee. Tyree Nicholas, his death was absolutely tragic. Those police officers need to be tried. Be aware, folks, of what's happening because this could spread across the country. If there is any sort of riot, stay out the way. And we'll leave it at that. I just wanted to hit that quick and voice my opinion. Ride or die chick, died or ride. Thank you very much. Yes, mini prep Fridays. Yesterday was absolutely crazy at work, so I didn't get a chance to drop one. So I will hopefully be dropping one for mini prep Friday today. If not, if I can't get it done today, it'll be next Friday. But I'm going to do them every other Friday. Badass Stang, he says, I'm in the Memphis area. Yeah. And see, he said it was crazy last night. And I'm going to say this. Why would the police leak or view and make public the video on a Friday, knowing that the weekend is the perfect time for anything to kick off about that? Catch me slipping. Yeah, slipping. I don't slip because I don't skate. I always got something. But yes, yeah, I think they dropped that purposefully to cause more disturbance on the weekend in Memphis. So It's interesting. Yeah, stay informed, stay ready, keep your head on a swivel. Do what you can, folks, to stay aware. Always stay aware of your points and opinions. I think they dropped it there, dropped that information about that killing just to cause a disruption, because why wouldn't you not like drop that information like on a Monday or Tuesday during the week? You're going to drop it on a Friday, knowing that the weekend there are more people available to do whatever needs to be done. Right. Chaos is worse when people are off work. Absolutely. Absolutely. But that was a tragedy. You're right. She said it was a tragedy and total heartbreak of that young man. I have not seen the video footage. I'm not even sure if I'm going to watch it, because I just don't need to see that. Astanian 85 starting seeds this afternoon. I got my heat pads, nice, and grow lamps and timers. Awesome, 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 and welcome. Soil Sister, good morning. Good to see you. But yeah, it is amazing, folks. I think it's planned because they just wanted more chaos over the weekend. So just be aware of what's going on, folks. And be aware of that in your local area. And again, if you guys have questions, you can drop your questions at the top in the question box and we'll talk about it. And with that, on to the next thing. Now, this is insane, and I just don't understand it. The CDC, Center for Crud, yeah. The CDC is urging people with weak immune systems to take extra precautions after having Charlie 19. Okay. Again, here you go. Because if you have a weak immune system, they want you to wear a mask and practice social distancing. Okay. Again, where have we heard this? Okay. This is insanity at its best. Again, it's already been proven. Masks don't do well. Social distancing does nothing other than keeps people from communicating. And all that. City Prepper 016, right? They didn't get the chaos they wanted. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Yeah, and Carbon Q, yeah, that's what I had. That's what I heard. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to, and I don't want to. So yeah, a friend of mine watched it and told me about it, and I said, nope, that's okay. My eyes don't need to see that. I'm good, thank you. So yeah, folks, the CDC again is starting to urge people with weak immune systems. Yeah, wear a mask. I'm not going down that rabbit hole, and the CDC and all of those folks can kick rocks. Okay. It's amazing. I think they're going to try to do that again this year. So keep prepping, folks. Good morning, Tori's brain, my man. Folks, if you have not visited Tori's Brain Games channel, you have to. And Tori, do me a favor and type vision and drop your link for me, please. Folks, he has an amazing channel. This is my brother. Even though he is a diehard cowgirl fan, I love him to death. He loves purifying folks that say anything bad against his Cowboys. So I'm sure he'll be purifying me on his next show as usual. But he has a great show, folks. If you want to spend some time and just relax and test your mind and have fun, drop over to Tori's Brain and check him out. He is doing absolutely amazing things over there and having tons of fun. I love his channel. I love that brother, even though he rides with the wrong team. That's okay. Everybody can't be perfect. So, like Wizard said, pretty much the opposite of what the government says. It's what's really going on. Right. Right. She said, I'm not listening to them. Correct. They already talked about, what it did do, what it didn't do. Again, it's insane. And here's another thing. Going on to the next topic this morning. I was reading a story about, this comes from Fox News. Take it for what it's worth. Paul Pelosi's attacker, David DePape, he called a TV station and said, I'm so sorry I didn't get more of them. This cat's facing federal charges. He's attempted murder and elder abuse and federal charges of kidnapping. I still have questions about this whole thing because they keep showing the picture of the so-called window he broke. Now, last time I checked, when you break a window from the outside, the glass falls inside. All the glass is on the outside. I don't get it, and I guess they just think people are really that stupid. So anyway, he told a local KTVU radio station he attacked Paul Pelosi because liberty isn't dying; it's being killed systematically and deliberately. Which that right there told me a whole lot. He said it's being killed systematically and deliberately. The people killing it have names and addresses. So I got their names and addresses so I could pay them a little visit. Wow. And it's an interesting talk, but he says, yeah, they are systematically dismantling the system I can't even talk this morning, deliberately. So Brandon Rhodes, good morning. He said there's a video of the guy breaking into the house. There is. Okay, I haven't seen the video. Yeah, you got that right, Rapture Ready. I'm with you on that. There's strange stuff in that household. Right. Exactly. So CUCV Farmer says he watched the video and he used the hammer's claw to pull it outside. Okay. Well, there you go. I just don't get it, folks. Well, I do get it at the bottom line. I understand what's going on, what they're trying to do, but that's why we prep, we stay ready, and we pray. With that, let's see if anybody has any questions that they dropped into the question box. No questions? Okay. So, yeah, Paul Pelosi's attempted whatever you want to call him, called the radio local station and told him all of that. Don't know if it's true. Don't know if it's scripted, but he did it, and we're going to blame it on him. Anyway, what do you guys think of the weather? Is the weather really let's see. Here's my first question. Has the weather changed drastically since we were kids? I'll start with that one. Yes, you're absolutely right, Rapture Ready. Lots of praying. The weather has been changing and is changing, and it's weird. And you know, I can't remember what I was watching. I was watching a documentary or a story, you know, where the U.S. government, city prepper, yeah, it's winter, nothing more. Right. It's cold out. It's winter. Ontario prepper says yes, significantly. Yes. You know, the U.S. government has admitted it manipulates the weather. It can, and it has. And I was watching an article talking about watching a video talking about weather manipulation. Right. Ontario prepper. Right. Cold places, yeah, carbon Q, absolutely. Cold places are hot, hot places are cold. Right, right. Ontario prepper, absolutely. That's what it is, weather manipulation. CUCV, farmer. I was born in 79 and we didn't have winters like we used to. Right. Also, frost comes much later than it used to. Right, exactly. Exactly. Yep, Johnny Preps. There you go, my friend. You know, you see those planes flying in the sky, and I know what condensation is, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But yes, HARP is real and living. Rapture Ready says, I remember being in Illinois back in the late 70s in July and August and having 104 degrees. Right. I mean, here in Ohio, growing up, we all knew that the month of August was the hottest month of our summer, and it was constantly in the 90s. It would hit, you know, in the hundreds, but August was always our hottest month of the year, hottest month of the summer. And now, you know, we had August weather in June last summer. And, you know, it's weird. And Ontario Prepper says, if you look at my community page, we had lightning and snow here. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Wizard. Here, there were 3 mega tankers in the Pacific with huge 50-foot fans on them, 5 per ship. Yeah, it's. I'm glad it's not just me. City Prepper 016 says, I'm waiting for climate change to come to Chicago. It's 15 degrees here. Yes, my friend, I completely understand. Soil Sister hit it right on the head. Even the sky and sun are different. That's right. I remember the sky being very blue and the sun was bright yellow. Even the clouds are different when they aren't being manufactured. You're right. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. I remember the sun being bright yellow as well. And the blue skies were blue skies. And it's just not the same anymore. But they want to blame it on climate change. Okay. Those ships are for the jet stream manipulation. Okay. All right, Wizard. I'm going to have to look into that. Rapture Ready said there was an earthquake in Chile that knocked the earth 4 degrees off its axis 10 to 15 years ago. Okay. Well, hey, that could be possible. That could be possible. Badass Stang says they grew up in Memphis all my life. We still get all 4 seasons. I'm about an hour outside of Memphis, now in the country, but still the same. Okay, well, good. That's a good thing. Right. You're absolutely right. Grateful Preps and Jay. It's not going to get any better. Right. We're at the end of this Earth age, and things are in change. Just not from carbon. The sun is a clock, and we are close to midnight. You know what, my friend? I would agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. Ontario Prepper, our government thinks carbon taxes will curb this problem. Yeah, I'm laughing about that too. So I have a question, and I don't even know if I'm gonna hit this topic. No, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not going down that rabbit hole because I don't need to get that worked up this early in the morning. So again, folks, thanks everybody for joining me for coffee this morning. The next story, there is a new Earth phenomenon that is making heads spin, according to MSN and Fox Business News. A frightening new study suggests that the Earth's inner core has stopped spinning. The Earth's inner core has stopped spinning, and now scientists believe it could even reverse direction within the next decade. Right. Exactly, Rapture Ready. Exactly. Is that the Earth having its head on a swivel and is starting to look the other way now? Yeah. Yeah. Remember the movie called The Core, where the core of the Earth stops spinning, the magnetic field collapses, the atmosphere collapses, and all hell breaks loose. And now we have scientists at the Beijing University saying it's happening. The core of the Earth has, in fact, come to a halt. And so they're saying that it came to a halt in 2009. The Earth's inner core stopped spinning in 2009. Unbelievable, folks. Totally unbelievable. I saw somebody come in, and Erica Taylor, good morning. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So the Earth's core supposedly has stopped spinning. And this Dr. Kaku, explained that scientists were able to develop the unveiling study through analyzing earthquakes. Okay. The way they do it is by analyzing earthquakes, as he stated. When an earthquake happens, shock waves go bouncing around the inside of the Earth through the core and creates echoes. A computer then analyzes the echoes and then pieces it together. That's how we know what the core of the Earth looks like. And we found out that yes, indeed, the core has come to a halt. So the core of the Earth apparently has stopped spinning, folks. Although it says here that this doctor assured viewers that the Earth changes directions every 70 or so years, making it a shocking yet periodic event. Okay, so it, like Rapture Ready says, the Earth has its head on a swivel and is turning to look the other way now. It goes back and forth every 70 years. And they said, think of it this way. This is the crust of the Earth. This is the core of the Earth. They're actually disengaged. One can stop and the other can remain moving. So they're decoupled. And the reason for that is there's a liquid metal layer around the core, so they say. So the core of the Earth has stopped spinning. And you heard it here, folks. Yeah. Don't know what that means? Yeah. Yeah, Rapture Ready says yes. Well, if we all jump at the same time, maybe we can jumpstart it. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with that. Again, folks, for all the content creators, if you type vision, it'll drop your link. Share everybody out and check out everybody. And there you go. Right, you're right, Johnny Preps, without a doubt. Yeah, yes, it is cylindrical. Yes, so it stops. You know, CVC Farmer says, you know, the Bible says there will be lots of earthquakes in the end days. Correct. Earthquakes have been around since we've been around and before that. Right. Right. Wizard said, wow, 3 trillion years to stop and a decade to reverse. He's calling BS. Hey, you know what, Wizard? I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I'm not worried about the Earth's core. I'm with you, Alpine Preparedness. I'm not worried about the Earth's core either. What I'm worried about is, you know, SHTF events such as somebody coming over here trying to take something that's mine, or some tyrannical government telling me what to do and what I can't do. Yeah. Yeah, right, liberated lady. I agree. Yeah, like we need to listen to China's science about the core. Yeah, I'm with you, folks. I'm with you 100%. And good morning and welcome to everybody that just came in. Glad everybody's enjoying this wonderful Saturday morning. I hope everybody is going to do what they do today. And if not, you don't have to do anything today. Hey, because we live in this great country called the United States of America. You can do what you want to do when you want to do it. But as my dad used to always tell me, just remember, son, for every action, there is a reaction. Whether it's a negative action or a positive action, it's all based on your actions. Good morning, Ghetto. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. He says, if it completely stopped, then their theory on it being the cause of us having a magnetic field around the Earth would be false. Huh, that is a great point. Exactly. I'm with you. I'm with you, Ghetto. Huh. There you go, City Prepper. Oh, don't buy into the fear porn. Live your life and just prepare. That's all we can do. Right. Brandon Rhodes, coffee. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Drink up, warm it up, pour another cup. I'm with you. I'm with you, City Prepper. Correct. The fear porn, you know, especially the gloom and doomers. I don't pay any attention to that. Right. Grateful Preps NJ. The Earth's core did not stop spinning. That is not what the article said. The article says, let me check, and that's good that you mentioned that. Phenomenon, physical down explains alarming impact that could have the Earth's global climate. Scientists believe it could even reverse direction in the next decade. Yeah, that's stupid. Earth core, the way they do it. Yeah, come on. They're saying that it's reversing. So he broke down this alarming impact that could have the Earth's global environment. A frightening new study suggests that the Earth's inner core has stopped spinning. Yeah. Either way it goes, I don't care. How's that? We'll go that way. Correct. Yes. Motivation from the weight lifting geek. Good morning, my brother. I hope you're doing well. African dreaming. Good Lord in the morning. Welcome. Ghetto pulled me out of the bushes because I was thinking the same thing. That would mean we have no magnetic protective shield. Absolutely right. Welcome. Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time it is over there on the other side of the planet. Good to see you. Yaya Kot, good to see you as well. Right. I mean, it's I'm gonna drop this link. I'm gonna drop this link to this article and let you read it and go from there. But I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, the Earth's core stopped spinning, and everything else that the scientists have been preaching, if that's the case, proved that there is no magnetic field and all that good stuff. But yes, African Dreaming, you good to see you. Hope you and April are doing well. Y'all had me dying yesterday on your live. Do me a favor, African Dreaming, type vision. So it drops your link. Folks, you got to go see these folks. These folks are from East Texas, living in Africa now, and they're doing amazing things over there. Amazing things. Amazing. If you haven't connected with them, connect with them. Again, motivation from the weightlifting geek. That's my bruh. And he pushes me, he presses me, he keeps me moving. And he is one of the reasons why I'm doing a live on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. because I have to up my game. And it is just, he's doing great things. He helps a lot of people on their channels. And it's absolutely insane what he's doing. So he keeps me honest. My other brother, African Dreaming, keeps me honest. These guys got me doing 3 lives a week and everything else, making me up our video game. By the way, folks, if you didn't know, for those of you that did just come in, the registration is open for the Bug Out Weekend coming this June. There is the link I just dropped. And if you would like to show up and hang out for the weekend, folks. We're going to learn some stuff. You're going to meet like-minded people from all over the country, and word on the street. Okay, here's word on the street. Word on the street that there's going to be some pretty big heavy hitter preppers community channels show up. So we'll find out, plain and simple. If not, it'll be me and you, and we'll sit there and we'll eat all the barbecue for ourselves. So there it is, folks. Yes, you are absolutely right. Rapture ready, Proverbs 28, right? Because it is the 28th day of the month. And by the way, today is the 28th. Today is my brother's birthday. Happy birthday, bruh. I'll be calling you later on today. And yes, he is older than me. So he's old for a reason also. So with that, let's move on and see what else the world is not telling us about. Now, you know, we all know that these YT streets can be absolutely crazy, folks. And I'm gonna just mention this, and I'm gonna leave it alone. We all adults. I don't get in people's business. As African Dreaming says, I don't get in grown folks' business. Okay, I don't get in folks' business. I stay on my side of the street and I water my own grass. I don't take care of other folks' lawn. I water my own grass. If you ain't in my family, I don't deal with it. So, you know, you have these channels that are fear mongering, fear porn, whatever you want to call it, and gloom and doom. Okay. And we're all grown. If Debbie Downer and Dan Don't Do It are, you know, talking about the world's going to end unless you buy their stuff, then, you know, buy their stuff if you need to. But I had an interesting conversation with a couple of people in the community, you know, talking about the fear mongering. And it is what it is. You know, everybody can do what they want to do. You know, it's up to us to think. Okay, think with what we we do and what we have, and take care of yourself. You know, that's the one thing I can say about this country, and I've been saying it for years. We need to take care of our own house before we go to anybody else's house. So, you know, it's interesting. Okay, we got a couple questions that came in the chat. First question is, when is your pastor coming back? I really enjoyed him. My pastor, Jeff Haygood, if you haven't seen it, he was on our live Thursday. Go watch the replay, folks. He is pretty much, he'll come. Who's asked that? She said, pretty much he'll come anytime I invite him. So I'll have him back on here soon again and go from there. But yeah, he's a great man. He's a great man of God. He's a great friend. He is my pastor. And yeah, he's good. And he gets it. He's real as real can get, folks. Another question. Alpine Preparedness asks, hi, Vision. I meant, what do you think about indoor gardening, like microgreens and things like that? Okay, Alpine Preparedness. I'm not... I don't know a lot about gardening. All I know is last summer was the first time that I started a garden, and it was 95% successful and very happy. Now, growing indoors, do it. Why not? Because I think that in time, that's the only thing we're going to be able to do is grow it indoors, because they're going to contaminate everything outside. And I mean everything, from the water to the dirt, to the air, to the sun, to the sky, from top to bottom. So micro growing indoors, from what I've seen, is absolutely amazing. Do it. Do it, folks. If you can grow indoors, and there's tons of prepper channels out here that's what they do. The gardeners, they're doing it. They're growing indoors. I have the space to do it. I could turn a couple of rooms into grow rooms, but microgreens and things like that, you have to. 46 Camper, good morning, says, you know, a major SHTF will be caused by man. Nature will be the least of our worries. You got that right, my friend. So, you know, grow indoors. If you guys can grow stuff indoors, do it. Alpine Preparedness, absolutely. Do it. Absolutely. Probably depends a bit on location. Some people get sun all year long, so might need indoors too. You're absolutely right. Have a great day, Grateful Preps and NJ. Good to see you. And do me a favor, hit the like button on the way out the door. Old Mutt, my friend, good to see you. Old Mutt, registration is open for the Bug Out Weekend. I know you were asking about that, and it is there. And it's on our website. That's visionpreparedness.org. If you go to the About page, you too can register for Bug Out Weekend. But yeah, so Dan, I'll say this. If you're still in the chat, Dan, to answer your question, I will not confirm nor deny. And I'll leave that at that. I'll leave that question there. But yeah, folks, times are getting critical. And if we spend too much time thinking about the why instead of the how, and when I say how, I literally mean, how do we prepare for this? I don't care why it happened or why it's happening, because that's taking precious time away from the how. How do I plan for it? How do I protect my family and loved ones from it? How do we avoid this? How do we survive this? It's always the hows. You got tons of people on this planet that worry about the why. I'm not a why guy. You know, it happened. Okay, There it is, plain and simple. It happened. So how do I deal with this? You're right, Dan. How do I deal with it? How do we get through it? How do we avoid it? How do we feed the family? How do I secure 15 acres? How do I, this, that, and the other? How do I get backups to my backups to my backups of electricity? And my brother that's in the bushes, fellas, I'm telling y'all right now, African dreaming, what he's doing over there in Africa, what we talk about, he's doing pretty much on a daily basis where he's at, folks. And if you don't believe me, go visit his channel and watch some of his videos, y'all. The brother, I was doing a live and the lights dimmed. And he said, I'll be right back. He went away and came back because he had to kick in his plan for his backup to his power source. Those are the things we got to be thinking about, folks. The hows. I don't care about the whys. Right. Always got to have positive attitude. That's why I spend a lot of time watching Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek. That brother has a positive attitude so much. I truly believe the brother smiles when he sleeps. And I'm going to leave it at that because it's all about a positive attitude. Always about a positive attitude. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jamia, good morning. I hope you're doing well this morning. I hope I did pronounce your name correctly. If not, please do forgive me. It's early, and this is only my first cup of the coffee during the day. Mother of 4 boys, good morning. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I try to keep a positive attitude as much as I can. Last night, normally Friday nights, I try to keep open for family night. So, my son is 18. So, you know how teenagers are. Slow, and slower. Dragging his feet. We're supposed to be somewhere at a specific time. And I said, I'm walking out the door. He's like, well, I'm not ready yet. I said, I'm walking out the door. 2 minutes later, he comes trailing out behind me. So, yeah, it's the how. Hows. Forget worried about the why. Deal with the how, folks. She said yesterday, I bought soil from Home D. It was on clearance. Torn bags were 50% off of that. Then I got military discount. The new soil is in and much more expensive. If you need it, get it now. There you go, folks. She said right there, soil is absolutely expensive. Alpine Preparedness. We store 4,800 gallons. I'm assuming that's water. Crafty Mom Creations, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, folks, stay positive. That is the key to everything. Staying positive, staying mentally prepared. You can have all the gear in the world, but if you're not mentally prepared to use it, to know what to do, and to know how to do it, it's worthless. You might as well put a fork in it and call it done. But these are the things we have to think about. When I talk about preparedness, physically, mentally, and spiritually, those are the top 3: mentally, physically, and spiritually. Because if you're not in the right frame of mind, could cost you your life or somebody else's. Physically, we all don't have to walk around looking like African dreaming, this buff brother that benches 900 pounds or whatever. But, let's stay in shape. Let's walk every now and again. because I guarantee you, if there's an SHTF event, you don't have no electricity and all that. We all are going to be doing more physical labor than anything. And that's what's going to get a lot of folks. African Dreaming here, he says, jumped in the chat. We just had 5 days of no running water. It was an inconvenience, of course, but when you're prepared, it's just a bit of extra work getting through the day. Hey, Jay, you said it right there, bro. You see that, folks, right there. 5 days of no running water, but they were prepared. So he knew what to do. Absolutely. Brandon Rhodes, when an arrow is sticking out of your buddy's chest, now's not the time to discuss whether the archer was left-handed or right-handed or consider the flat. Right. Absolutely. Absolutely, Brandon. You're absolutely right. Good morning. Make this go viral, LLC. It's so good to see you this morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. So good to see you. Wisconsin Farm Boy, good to see you. All the content creators that are in the chat this morning, folks, if you type the word vision, it will drop a link to your channel. Everybody needs to connect with everybody, share. We're all like-minded people, so that's what we do. Right. Make this go viral, LLC. You took the words right out of my ride and die triple threats mouth. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Absolutely right. African Dreaming? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, folks, these are the things that needs to be done mentally, physically, spiritually. I'm not going to touch. Y'all know where I stand on the spiritual tip. My pastor was on my live Thursday night. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. He's a real guy, just like all of us, that loves God and does what he's supposed to be doing. And we don't play along the way. And as for those of you that were on the live that night, you heard what he said. Don't get it twisted. He'll tell you in a heartbeat. Right. My Bear 1900. Animals don't make it here without water. Here for 5 days unless it was raining. One of my biggest fears. I understand. So with that big fear, I'm assuming, My Bear 1900, you have a plan in place for water for the animals. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. That's what we do. You have to put plans in place for when stuff happens, when stuff happens. And that's why we prep. And as my good friend, my mother Sparks says, prep, plan, and pray. There it is. That's what we got to do. Got to do that. Let's see. Do we have any more questions coming in the chat? Anybody have breakfast? Is your pastor Alpine yet? Okay, no more questions. I hope y'all ate, because I didn't. I woke up late. I didn't get to eat breakfast, but I got, my go-to, which is coffee all day long. Morning, noon, night, in the middle of the night. Coffee. Yay. Make this go viral. LLC had breakfast. Uh-oh. Did I see somebody else sneak into the chat? Okay. I must have been. Okay. Anywho. Yes, indeed. Official Jama. Good to see everybody. Liberated lady, Johnny Preps. But yeah, folks, we got to have plans in place. I woke up late this morning. But the great thing is I already had stuff in place that I only had to do a couple of things and get that ready for this morning. Uh-oh, Brandon. Making breakfast sausage, cinnamon rolls, and avocado toast. Whoo, bruh. Eat one for me, please. Just have one for me, because as soon as this live is over, I'm going to do the same for sure. For sure. For sure. Pancakes, Alpine Preparedness. That sounds awesome. 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 So, any questions? This is morning coffee talk, grown folk talk, all kind of talk. So, if there's something you want to, talk about, say so, and we'll see what's happening here. Dan H, 2 blueberry bagels with peanut butter at 3 a.m. with coffee and orange juice. My man, hats off to you. You win the trophy for the earliest breakfast eater of the day. Absolutely. Absolutely. She said yes. Ooh, y'all, CUCV, he's been up since 3 a.m. Fairlife protein shake for breakfast. Okay, there you go. There you go. But yeah, folks, it's here's what I'll tell you. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again, and I'm gonna say it all day long. And we all say here the cliche, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That is very true. That's why we prep. We prepare. We put things in place so if something happens, we have a backup. And a backup to the backup. Right now, in your house, how many rolls of toilet paper do y'all have? How many rolls? Is there anybody in the chat, unless you just ran out today, that has one roll of toilet paper in the entire house? One. Who has one? I agree with you. I agree with you, Jamia. Right. Not enough. Right. 20. Right. I want to know. Okay, Brandon. He insulates his walls with TP. Okay. 200. Old Mutt. My man. Exactly. So we prepare. We prepare. If right. If you have one roll of toilet paper in the house, what happens when that roll is gone? You gonna get up and run to the store in the middle of running out of toilet paper? Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We prep. Right. All right. Crafty Mom says she has a bidet. All right, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Right. We all keep stuff, Fifi's Journeys, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. We prepare for things. Right. Ride and die. Ride or die. Right. We all have backups to the backup. We're prepared for stuff. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I don't worry about a lot of things I see and hear on the news, and I'm gonna be honest with you. At the end of the day, if it ain't happening on my property, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, hey, well, go get it. Go get it. When Charlie 19 exploded and they started doing lockdowns, what was the first thing you saw in the news people fighting over? Toilet paper. Really? You think toilet paper is going to be the first thing I'm going to go get in a situation like that? Well, first of all, I'm not going to have to go nowhere because I pretty much have everything. But I will say, and here is my take on this. If there is a true SHTF and things go crazy, I'll tell you where the first place I'm going to, and there won't be anybody there, period. If there's an SHTF event and they shut down the city and declare martial law and all hell breaks loose and everything else, I'm going to the library. I'm going to the library and I'm going to get all the books and everything else that I need. Nobody's going to be there. That's the first place I'm going, is the library. Bougie Prepper, I bought a cart full because everyone was loading up. I didn't even know why. You needed it. So, or Mama 4 said that, I'm sorry. So, that's it, folks. I'm serious. I am dead serious, right? If there's that type of event, I am going to the library because now you have no internet, even though I have backups to all the information I need and I have physical books, but there's books I don't have. I'm going to the library to get them and I'm taking them. Yes. Wow, Ride and Die Chick, I just watched a movie that said, go to the library. Yeah. That is the first place I'm going because I'm getting all the books on herbs, medical, and building and all that stuff. I'm getting all the books that I can. And I'm taking them. And I'll throw my library card on the desk as I walk out. Yes, so that's one thing that I'm gonna do. But folks, we stay ready and don't rapture ready. You know, folks, we have to not play into the media. I'm gonna just say it. I'm not gonna play into the media. I'm not gonna buy into what they say. Because keep in mind, they tell us only what they want us to know and hear. That's it. And we don't even know if that's true. So, you know, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to do it because I'm going to figure it out on my own right here. God gave every one of us the greatest computer ever made, and it's right between your ears. There it is. To this day, quantum computing and all of that crap can never be better than this, folks. It can't be, and it won't be. So think for yourself. Get around like-minded people. That's why we always say, get around like-minded people. You know, I'll say this. I was watching a video, and if Old Mutt, if you're still in the chat, you can clue me out on this. Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. I think they were in the Hudson River or something. They were catching lobsters. And I think it was the old Mutt that was doing it. They were catching and cooking lobsters while they were out camping. I never knew the Hudson River had lobsters in them. I was amazed. So I learned something. Crafty Mom, good to see you. If I didn't speak to you, I think I did, but good morning. With that, folks, any other questions? Because I feel like I'm rambling, which I could be, or I could not be. But I wanted to spend some coffee talk. Right, Rapture Ready. Yes, we need to be careful and think about what they tell us. That's right. You know, I can remember my grandmother telling me a long time ago, you're sitting too close to the idiot box. And I was like, idiot box? What are you talking about, Grandma? It's a TV. They just put stuff on there to make you dumb. And half of the stuff that's on there is not true. And guess what? She was right. I rarely watch a lot of TV. I do. You know, if I'm watching a movie, I'll watch movies. You know, I'm a John Wick, Book of Eli, The Equalizer movie watching kind of guy. Right. Outlaw Jackson. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Old Mutt. Yeah. So, yeah, folks, Absolutely. Right. Predictive programming. Yes. Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, lobster in the Hudson River. Outlaw Jackson, he was joking. Yeah, they had lobster that night, and apparently he was in the Hudson River and he pulled this lobster out. And yeah, it was absolutely hilarious. You know, she said she's been blessed with some wonderful people. Right. Same here. Same here. Same here. Dan H says media and weatherman, the only two jobs that you can lie every day and everyone still watches you and you keep your job. Correct. Weathermen, 50% of the time, if not higher, they're wrong. They're absolutely wrong. And the media, they lie, everything. Yes. Right. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes. And I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole because I'm a movie guy. I am a movie guy. And if you're really into movies, you'll hear me drop little cliches in the conversation, you know, or things like that, and movie references. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Ma Bear, there you go. That's fine. She doesn't have a TV, only internet. That's okay. That is absolutely okay, without a doubt, without a doubt. But, you know, folks, I appreciate everybody hanging out with me on an early Saturday morning. It's going on 10:30, having coffee, and everybody in the chat talking about what they're having for breakfast. Can y'all send me something? I'm eating. I didn't eat. I woke up late. Woke up late this morning, was scrambling so I could be here, and I wasn't scrambling eggs. The only thing I had time to do was make a cup of coffee and grab it as I was running back to one of the rooms. 46 Camper says, I'm a little low on toilet paper. I wouldn't mind a little more. I don't want to have so much toilet paper that I don't have room for more food. That's very true. You got that right. You want to think that. Alpine Preparedness, my friend, thank you for stopping in this morning. Have a great rest of your day and your weekend. And by the way, folks, if you're coming to Bug Out Weekend, register now. Registration is open. It's there. And I will drop the link one last time for the day. If one of my amazing moderators, if any of them are still here, doesn't beat me to it, but I don't think so. So with that, folks, I want to thank everybody for joining me this morning. You guys are absolutely amazing. And, you know, I'm floored by this community. All right, old mutt. I'm floored by the community, the outreach and the support, especially on the learning and sharing and everybody just doing their thing. It is completely floored. And that's why I'm doing the Bug Out Weekend in June. You know, I saw Hudson Valley. That's what I would consider, I've seen his, and it's amazing. It is totally amazing. I said, you know what? I need to do that here in Ohio. And so I just, you know, spent a whole lot of time talking with him, you know, the ins and outs, what to do, what not to do, and so forth and so on. So, you know, folks, this is a weekend for like-minded people to come together and learn some things. And, you know, it's going to be a great time, and it's free. And we're going to feed everybody Saturday night. My boy, one of my great friends, my best friend, my brother, is bringing in, I'm not sure if we're going to bring the food truck, but he's bringing in food for us for Saturday, ribs, and see if I'm talking him into doing some brisket, some pulled pork. Hopefully we'll have some shredded chicken and all that good stuff. But we're going to do some things. We'll just hang out, have a good time for the weekend. Everybody can set up tents, camp out, and do your thing. And we probably will do a live stream from there. I just need to figure out the who, what, when, and why. And we'll have that too. Uh-oh, badass thing. I had leftover gravy, gravy hamburger steaks, country smothered potatoes. And see, y'all making me hungry. Y'all are making me hungry. Fifi's journey, thank you so much. So much. I appreciate you. And again, Fifi, if you haven't, type the word vision, drop your link. You guys need to go check her out. It's going to be, she has a great channel. Support her. We all support each other in this community. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. That's how we thrive. And with that, folks, Ghetto says, what part of Ohio is the bug out going to be at, Vision? It's going to be in Dayton, Ohio. Fed up. If Ghetto, if you click the link, I dropped the link to the registration page. It shows the address and the location. Runny Egg, my friend, good to see you, Derek. I'm so happy. Folks, if you guys have not checked out the Runny Egg show, you need to, because if you need tips on growing your channel, visit that. Visit Runny Egg channel. You got to do it. This is my friend from across the pond. He is amazing. He has helped me so much. And Derek, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Runny Egg, folks, you got to check his channel out. If you type Vision Runny Egg, it'll drop your link to your YouTube channel. It's going well, Derek. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping in. Tell Suze I send my love to her. This man right here, literally, folks, is a great, not only a great content creator, but he is a great channel that will help you grow your channel. We didn't get to 1K by ourselves. It started with him. He designed my banner, folks. So go over there, check out his videos, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. And if you like what he's doing and you need him and want him to help you grow your channel, become a member. And he does amazing things. I'm floored. You're more than welcome, Derek. More than welcome. That's the least I can do. But yes, Ghetto, to answer your question, there you go. So we're going to be in Dayton, Ohio. And, my crew, we're going to put it together. We're going to be professional. Everybody's going to have a good time. I appreciate it, Ghetto. And, we're going to hang out for the weekend. We're going to learn some stuff. Derek, anytime. Come on, Ronnie, with everything you've done for me. Oh, guys, and this guy is funny, too. He talks about his 4-foot friend, and I'll leave it at that. And he knows who I'm talking about. Another great content creator from across the pond. It's amazing. Totally amazing, folks. He definitely can help you tweak your channel, help your channel grow, give you some tips that will send it in the right direction and beyond. Mad Shad, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Just woke up. I ain't mad at you. I am not mad at you. Not mad at you at all, Mad Shad. I woke up late this morning, was scrambling to be here by 9, so I get it. But Mad Shad Bug Out Weekend registration is open because I know we had talked about it, so it's there. Actually, I think it is in the description of this video right here. It is. If you look in the description, down in the description is the link to the Bug Out Weekend registration. But good morning, All Terrain Coffee and Camping. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. But yeah, folks, stay prepared. Keep prepping, keep growing, keep learning, keep praying, keep doing the things you guys need to do to keep your family safe, your family comfortable, and happy. We got to be happy. We have to have the positive attitude, folks. That's the whole key to everything, is having a positive attitude no matter what's going on outside. As long as we have that attitude, we keep it positive, we keep prepping, we keep prepared, we will be okay. And with that, folks, stick around. because I'm going to run this one more time just so that everybody sees the information. I will be right back.
Hey, you right there. How you doing? Vision Preparedness here. I just wanted to take a moment to let you know, Bug Out Weekend, June 2nd through the 4th, 2023. You want to be there. Like-minded people are coming around from all over the country, and we're going to have a great time. We're going to hang out, we're going to meet, we're going to talk, we're going to learn some stuff. You need to be there. Don't miss it. That's June 2nd through the 4th, 2023. I got to get back to doing the things. Y'all be safe and God bless.
There you have it, folks. Bug Out Weekend. Again, if you want to, we've had so many people reach out to us about it that it's now up and available. Come on, hang out with us. But with that, folks, I truly want to say thank you to everybody. 46 Camper, splitting wood today and maybe cutting load. I'm with you, my friend. I do it constantly. As you just saw in that last video, that was the front side of my property. And I'm out there all the time. And I don't stop cutting wood. Make This Go Viral LLC. I know you don't see a Derek, but you do see a runny egg, and that is him. If you look for runny egg, you will see it. And I think he did drop his link in the chat. If not, there it is. Yes, he did. Nightbot did drop his link. Check him out. Check him out. Make This Go Viral. It is Runny Egg. That is who helps with YouTube channels. And as far as I'm concerned, he's the best because he has done amazing things for me. And he just dropped his link again. And Nightbot, thank you for doing what you do. This is the hardest working employee I have, and I don't pay him nothing. That would be Nightbot. Thank you, Nightbot. But with that, yes, I'm not splitting the wood today because I don't think I'm doing anything today. But with that, folks, sincerely, I want to thank everybody for coming out this morning, spending some time, having some coffee talk time, and to just talk about some things that are going on, to get the mind activated on things we need to do and things not to do. It's really, 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 really good to spend time with you guys. And that's why I do Saturday mornings. And Saturday mornings are more of a non-structured, freestyle, let's talk about stuff and events and things that are going on, that have gone on throughout the week and what we're going to do for the weekend. But again, folks, I appreciate, wait a minute, here we go. We got some more questions that came up. This came from Crafty Mom Creations. What's your thoughts on the current situation that made the news yesterday? Crafty Mom Creations, if you're still in the chat, and I think you're actually talking about what happened in Memphis. Here's my thoughts on Memphis. I said it a little earlier, and I'll say it again real quick. Killing that young man was an absolute tragedy. It is. Death is never good, especially when you take somebody's life. Those police officers all need to go to prison for the rest of their life. And that's pretty much it. But rioting in the streets and all of that, I don't condone violence like that. And I blame the media for doing the press release when they did, because they know strategically when to do it. And they did it on a Friday, which would cause more people to be home over the weekend so that they could have a bigger outburst of negativity. I'll say that. So I'm not, it's tragic and it's sad that they are trying to insurrect a so-called riot by releasing this information on a Friday. I'm not going to watch the video of this young man's death. I won't do it. Right. Correct, Mad Shad. Yes. Yes. Mad Shad. Yes. That's right. They beat him to death. I won't watch the video because I don't want that at all. Ghetto says, same here, a whole lot of sitting on my butt today, going to enjoy the family and the fruits of my labor. I know that's right, bro. And that's what we're supposed to do. That's right. I'm with you. I'm a huge cartoon watcher. I watch cartoons all day, every day. Yes. So, you know, that was my take on that. We had another question. The bug out weekend sounds like it's going to be amazing. Who's coming? Would like to meet a lot of you guys. So Dan, the Prepared Irishman, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but he's opening that up about the bug out weekend. He wanted to know who else in the chat is coming to the bug out weekend. He would like to meet a lot of you guys or a lot of us. Triple Threat. There's my ride and die. Good morning. Don't worry about it. You're okay. Family business. Family comes first. You know that 3T. Come on now. That's how we roll. The Prepared Irishman. Did I? Yes, he is. He's there. Good. Thank you. So he asked a question, who in the chat is coming? He said a lot of folks would like to, he'd like to meet a lot of folks that are in the chat. I'll be there. And my guy, Fed Up America, will be there. I hear that Triple Threat may be there. Good morning. How are you? Good to see you, Triple Threat. Glad you're doing well, dear. But folks, you know, this is what it's all about. Like-minded people coming together to meet and greet, to learn some things, to share some things, test out your gear. Triple Threat said, I will be there. Test out your gear. So this is the place to do it. Do it here in a safe environment with other people that can help you with stuff you may not know 100% how to use. This is the place to do it. So if there is a situation that arises or an emergency and you need it, you know how to use it instead of fumbling through it, how to put it together and how to do all that stuff. Yes. Yes. China TV, good to see you. Good to see you. Mad Chad said he'll be there. Yeah, we've got a lot of great people that are going to show up. So, you know, Hudson Valley, Prepping and Survival, and Old Mutt will be there. They're making a road trip. Yes. And I'm floored. And I can't wait to meet Old Mutt and Hudson Valley. I've heard so much about these guys that I'm just like, dude, and every time Hudson Valley would have his, I had family things going on. You know, my son plays football, so Friday nights and Saturdays are like pretty much a wash for me. Tonette says, I'd love to meet a lot of you, but I know that bug out in the bush would be the end of me. Well, Tonette, that's okay. I understand. But also on our About page there and the registration page, there is a link to the map, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check, let me look, let me see. Yeah, there is a map of the area, and it's not going to be, you know, there's open space to set your tent up. You know, you're not going to be like stuck in the middle of all these trees and everything, and you got to cut down stuff. We have a camping area that's already there. So check it out. At least check it out. At least check it out. Hang out. You don't have to camp outside. You can rent an RV. As Hudson Valley and Old Mutt can probably attest, we had folks, they slept in their cars. Some had campers. Some, didn't even spend the night. They had a hotel room. Do what you have to do. I completely understand. Yes. Liberated lady. Okay. She says she's taking headed there as we speak, taking the long road. Yeah. It's a great time. It's going to be a good time. Whether you're first time camping, long time camping, no camping, we're going to have fun, safe environment. You got a lot of people that are going to be willing to help. And it's just going to be a great time. And we're going to have good food, good conversation. He said, let's see how it goes. Thanks. Yes. Stop by even if you can't stay. Right, Old Mutt. Absolutely. If you're in Ohio, come down for the day. Spend the day, hang out, meet everybody, eat some great food, and do your thing. Right. With that, folks, I really, y'all just won't let me leave. Y'all won't let me leave. Everybody keeps asking questions. But yeah, the Bug Out Weekend is going to be great. It's an amazing place. There is a large pond near our camping area, plenty of restrooms. And, if you want to fish, if you want to do something, yeah, have Virginia Bushcrafter. You're right. As he says, get your knives and ferro rods ready. She's in the middle of Kentucky. Okay, I will see how things are. Okay, good. I would love to meet you. Would love to have you come up and would love to hang out with you. Right. Prepared Irishman says everyone who can should go. I'm sure people will help with anything you need or questions. Absolutely. And I know my team, that's their task. That is going to be their task. All of my guys here local that are going to be helping out with the Bug Out Weekend, that's their job, is to help with everybody, answer questions, direct folks, and we're going to have a good time. Going to have a good time. But yes, Old Mutt's absolutely right. Even if you can't stay for the day, just show up. Totally amazing. Just show up. Ontario Prepper says if things weren't so shaky at the border and gas wasn't so expensive, I would attend, but my 30-foot motorhome loves gas. I know that's right, my friend. Yes, I completely understand. I completely understand. I would love to meet you sometime. I know we talked on the phone, and but I would love to see you show up. But if you can, but I completely understand the border, gas, everything is shaky. I hope we make it to June to have a Bug Out Weekend. When I was putting this concept together, that was my first thought last year. Well, where are we going to be at this year? And then I immediately checked myself and I said, that's not how you're supposed to think, Trent. Plan it, make it happen, show up. If you build it, they will come. So there it is. Liberated lady would like an in-spot passenger protection for my little bus driver that fits in a normal parking space. Yeah, there's a parking lot there. There's plenty of parking. Plenty of parking. And if we need to protect your spot, I'll pull up one of my trucks next to it. The Prepared Irishman said, learn how to siphon gas, except from my vehicle, Ontario Prepper. That's funny. Right. What do you say, Ontario Prepper? It passes everything but a gas station. Yes, I get it. But it's going to be a great time, folks. I'm really looking forward to it. A lot of people have said they were coming and interested. And even what amazed me was some of the large channels that I consider friends said, oh yeah, we're definitely showing up. So, that's a good thing. But with that, folks, I have run my mouth long enough. Have a good day. You too, Ghetto. Live free or die trying. You got that right, my friend. Take care of my brother. Say hello to the missus. Have an amazing day, an amazing weekend. Folks, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let everybody get on with their day because we all got things we need to do. But I want to say this, keep prepping because your family depends on you and it depends on your life. This is Vision Preparedness. God bless everybody. Have an amazing day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you in the next video. I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness.